I don't believe his beliefs would be accepted at all, actually, because nowadays with student schedules, they barely have time to go to their own prayer service, let alone multiple times a day. Plus, a lot of students now don't really follow their religious preference on a daily basis or weekly sometimes. And in regards to appearances, I believe that wouldn't go over well at all, because appearance is what you see first before personality or before religious preference, and everybody wants to look good so that people think that they actually care about themselves.
I don't think his views would go over very well, just for the simple fact that I don't believe anyone should be punished for not believing in the same thing someone else does or not thinking the same way that someone else thinks.
Yeah, I think his views are a little extreme, and that they would, I mean, they sound good when you read it and they're like good ideas, but they wouldn't work in our times, you know?
We live in a generation where media is very prominent, and his views would not be able to stick because we go through day-to-day basis where we care about what we look like and how others perceive us.
I believe some of his ideas make sense, but they're not practical at this time. Like, sex is a natural, everyday human nature sort of thing, and for him to cut that out of lives doesn't really make sense, since it's what God created us to do.
We as a society thrive on people looking at us, and businesses depend on people caring about what other people look like. So with him as a dean here, no one would be able to survive, because in today's world we are too technologically advanced with everything that we do that it just would never work out.
So at St. John's here, we take pride in our diversity of our students. So a lot of people come from different beliefs, and if DeSales was dean and tried to enforce these rules and regulations, I don't think it would go over too well, just because a lot of people wouldn't believe in it or wouldn't understand where he's coming from. Like, I personally go to church every week, and personally that's like holy to me. So just because I don't pray every day, it doesn't make me a bad person. So like, yes, they do look good on paper, but here at St. John's, I just don't realistically think they would work.